Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Amber Kanga. I am at New Life Christian Assembly in Lancaster, South Carolina, and I'm bringing you the word for you today, which you can find at www.wordforyou.com. Today is August the 25th, 2026, and the word for you today goes like this. It is called Always Do the Honorable Thing. Comes from 2 Corinthians 8, verse 21, which says, We are careful to be honorable before the Lord. We also want everyone else to see that we are honorable. In an extensive opinion survey called The Day America Told the Truth, James Patterson and Peter Kim reported these startling findings. Only 13% of those interviewed believed that all 10 commandments are still binding and relevant today. 91% admitted that they had lied regularly, both at home and at work. Most workers admitted to goofing off an average of 7 hours a week. About half of the workforce admitted they regularly called in sick, even when they felt well. When they were asked what they would be willing to do for $10 million, 25% said they would abandon their families. 23% said they'd be willing to work as a prostitute for a week, and 7% said they'd be willing to murder a stranger. And should you conclude that those surveyed are the unsaved and the unchurched, Doug Sherman and William Hendricks surveyed Christians and found that they were almost as likely as unbelievers to do these things too. They admitted to stealing in the workplace, falsifying their tax returns, and selectively obeying the laws. Paul wrote to the Corinthians, We are careful to be honorable before the Lord, but we also want everyone else to see that we are honorable. Then he wrote to the Christians in Rome, Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Wow, that goes right along with what Pastor's been telling us. We have the mind of Christ. We have the mind of Christ. It says, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think, meaning the mind of Christ. Then you will learn to know God's will for you. Romans 12, verse 2, New Living Translation. So always do the honorable thing. A long time ago, I was taking a course with a pastor a while back, and he was telling me something very, very interesting. He said, many times we don't realize it, but we do small things that kind of chip away at our integrity. He said, for example, you go to a soda machine, and he said you grab a soda and two pop out instead of one. And he goes, the integrity would be, hey, going to whoever, is in charge of the establishment, going, hey, just letting I paid for one, but I got two. And not just taking two and going, because slowly by slowly, although that's a very small thing, slowly by slowly, it chips away at your integrity. And it's kind of what this is saying in some ways. You're doing the honorable thing even when no one is watching. And then you're doing the honorable thing because you want others to actually see that you are doing an honorable thing, that you are standing up for justice, you are standing up for truth, you are standing up for what is the right thing to do. Because in this world, in this day and age, there are not very many people who do that, right? A lot of times when people are walking by and they find a $20 bill on the ground, they're going to more than likely going to grab that $20 bill and just shove it in their pocket and keep going. And the right thing to do would be to going to the authorities or the place that, the front desk area, I guess, of the fair and saying, hey, I found this $20 bill, want to go ahead and turn it in, so whoever lost it can find it, because someone's missing that. It's a startling amount of numbers that we just heard regarding the percentage of not just those who are unchurched, as the article tells us, or as the devotional tells us, but even those that are church. Makes you wonder how many Christians are really walking out and really standing out, and are they really being a disciple of Christ? And so I think it comes to us where we are making sure that we are indeed being disciples of Christ. Now, am I perfect? Absolutely not. Can I improve? Absolutely, I can improve. Do I speed sometimes? Absolutely, I do. I'm on the road a whole lot. I travel back and forth from Lancaster to Columbia quite often. Sometimes once a week, sometimes it's twice a week. More times it's just once a week, but it's still quite a bit. I'm up and down the road to take my kids to school sometimes, or take my kids to music lessons or whatever. Am I speeding? Sometimes I do. I've got to work on that. That's somewhere a place that I've got to make sure I'm being honorable. I'm just being very transparent with you right now, right? What is an area you feel like you could be more honorable in? I just shared you mine. It's about speeding. I know I've got to get better about that, whether it's 5 over or 10 over or 25 over, whatever it is. I don't go 25 over, I don't think. Most of the time it's just 10 over. But still, the point is, how are we showing others around us that we are disciples of Christ? What does that look like? What does that look like for you? What does it look like for me? How can we be what have you ever heard the saying, be the Bible the others have not read? How can we be that Bible that others have not read? Sometimes you're the only one that they see in your actions and your words and what you say and how you react to certain things are going to be a telltale sign of how much peace you have, how much joy you have, how much truth do you have? And again, we could all improve in that area. Me first, as Pastor always says, me first, right? I love you guys. If you'll please like it, share it, subscribe it, and share the good news. Comment below. Always do the honorable thing. I love you guys, and I will see you back here next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.